going on? I just watched your Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel's video on whether you should be interfering on somebody else's duel due to rulings, things like that. I'll make this relatively short and really, really clear to understand. If it's due to a simple misplay, if it's not the most optimal choice that they can make, then no, you don't interfere. If it's just flat out against the rules, it's probably best to take it back. He was probably in the right. I think it's good sportsmanship. If you got to cheat to win, then there's no real fucking point in playing the game. You know, don't kid yourself. You want to cheat, you know, you can get away with it on there, but when you're actually going to a tournament or to a locals to do it, chances are you're going to get your ass kicked for doing it, or you're going to get your ass handed to you, or somebody else who knows their shit and knows the rules a lot better. I don't really care if this is of no one else's concern, but this is in Magic. It should be implemented in Yu-Gi-Oh! When you go to a tournament, it's both players' responsibilities, player 1, player 2, both players' responsibility to maintain game state at all times. That means if you let that guy do something that, you know, that if he makes a play and he misses something that's mandatory, if they can, they have to take it back. If not, certain penalties in the game can happen. You can get a game loss, you can get a warning, things like that. If it's mandatory and it has to happen, then you do it. If you fucking, the fabled monsters, right? If you draw and discard, it's not a fucking choice. It's mandatory. You have to do it. If it happens and somebody's seen it, or a judge comes over in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game and they see something that's mandatory and it's not a choice, you have to do it. Then you take it back, right? It's not just one person's responsibility, it's both. It takes two to tango. Two people to play the game. So, whenever you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, you know, at least on a competitive level, you know, it's both players' responsibilities. As far as casual, dueling network, testing, all those sort of things are concerned, you don't have to, but, you know, it's in your own best interest, and probably, as far as your reputation goes among your peers as well, that you follow the rules. Because if somebody catches you cheating really fucking bad, or fucking up and making play, you know, like bad plays all the time, like mistakes, there's every chance they're just gonna, they're not gonna be the first person that they want to duel with. They want to play somebody else who's more clear, more clean, communicates better, and, you know, has better control over, you know, the gameplay. They won't lose their temper or something like that, you know. Yeah, if you're a douche, if you're a dickhead, and you just want to fucking, you know, constantly try and get away with it all the time, they're just going to be like, no man, I'll play somebody else, no, don't worry about you now. Be nice, be cooperative. Don't go fucking people over just for the sake of it. But yeah, if you go into a tournament or of any sort, it's the responsibility of both players, not one, both. If it's mandatory, especially, it's the responsibility of both players. There's none of this fucking, you know, I heard ages ago somebody else saying that, you know, a certain player let something go under Necro Valley. No, you do not let that shit go. If it's not allowed to happen, it doesn't happen. You take it back. You don't just go, oh, you know, he made a mistake. That's not a mistake. That's an illegal play. There's a difference between bad play and illegal play and things that are mandatory in the game. Yeah, there's no excuse for that shit. Now, if you know it's not supposed to fucking happen, don't do it. Right? No one's going to respect you for it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my say on the matter. I think he was in the right. I think it was brilliant. Good stuff, man. Keep it up. Don't feel guilty about any of that shit. It's good. Anyway, that's me. Peace.